We're back for another stream. Let's go. How's it going? That was very very high. Dying. How's it going? We're back for another stream. Let's go. That must have been my voice just trying to get used to the whole missing a day of streaming. Imagine I do apologize greatly that I have committed a cardinal sin. Wow. Hopefully you guys doing okay though. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Let's go ahead and chuck on some music. I'm thinking, this is actually quite a banger. But yes, we're back for another stream. Let's go. Iris has been updated. Wow, that's cool. So yes, today's plan of action, we've got some things to do. We're playing Minecraft. We're doing the things. Basically, we had done for the past few streams a lot of work on our village train hall, and it's doing very well. It's doing very, very well. So much so that I feel like I had to go ahead and get some more stone so that we can kind of continue it. It'd be fantastic. So I got us a bunch more stone from our stone farm, as well as some more moss, because we still have some like just kind of left over. But basically, our plan of action for today is to go back into the same moss farm and do still a bunch more work. We're still very much needing to work on it. Because basically, there is actually only a few more things. Well, basically, we're kind of cracking down now on it. We're getting quite close to the end. But there's still, like, some loose ends we need to have. Well, there's some loose ends, if I have to be honest. One of them being the water situation. So you'll probably see in a second that we have no way of, like, kind of making it all spicy at the bottom. And also, we need to design the other... We also need to design the other kind of, well, dungeony areas. Well, what's it going to be inside the villages, housing the villagers? Just go over here. I'll be able to show you all this and more in just 1 second, won't I? In just 1 second, won't I? But let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away, though. Ready to go so that we can essentially be on our way. So there's a bunch of stone. There's a bunch of torches. Bunch of moss. And basically, if we go right over to yonder, I just need to get myself some more stone so we can just get straight to it. And then boom, 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 boom. And then boom, boom, boom. And then we need to get ourselves some normal cobblestone. There's a few normal cobblestones here and there. No, nothing too much, nothing too much. I wonder if I just put some of my blocks away, though. That wouldn't be surprising. But there we go. So we got all that out of the way. So yes, in between streams, besides from mining, that's about it. That's what we've done. Essentially, though, what we gotta do is we gotta start working on designing the, well, essentially what's gonna be inside of here. Like, what's going to be the middle parts of each and every one of these villager chambers. So there's obviously going to be one guy by here, or these few guys by here. And essentially, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and copy and paste this. Maybe, not copy and paste it. Yeah, basically, in my own time, I'm going to go ahead and just, maybe, what we could even do is, like matica it. So that we can just, well, select it and then just put it into each one of those guys and then just be done with it. Quite quickly. So at least we're doing a lot of the design part, but it doesn't really matter either way. But the main thing we need to do, though... Oh, that's where everything else went. Basically, I want to go ahead and, as well, do the under part of here. So basically, today's stream, we're gonna hopefully start work on finishing up the designs for these two guys by here. And also, working on the underneath and starting to fill it up all with water. So it's gonna look a rather swag, actually. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some mossy blocks. Let's go ahead and see what we can try and do. So all this by here is gonna be very self-explanatory. It's just gonna be a lot of good stuff. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're gonna need to get ourselves, though, some areas so that we can have a... Oh, okay then. Okay, Lenovo Vantage. Thank you very much for your notification. Basically, we need to make sure that whatever we do, we have some water elevators in mind, and that each floor holds 8 villages. So we got ourselves like a little bit of an idea. And because of the fact that these are corners, they're gonna be a lot more annoying to build. They're gonna be a lot more annoying to build. So, because what I can possibly even think about doing here, in terms of some stonkerage, is how can we set up the interesting. So what we could possibly do is that maybe... let's go ahead and fill up this whole floor. Let's go ahead and start filling up this whole floor, and then we can take it from there. There we go. So we can probably go to about here without it being, like, too intrusive onto the stone. And then there we go. Coolio. Let's just go and fill it all up. Screw it. Let's go see what we can try and do. Do I have any more torches on me as well? Yes, we do. Because Enderman will be spawning up here. Nice. And then what we can do as well is have ourselves... Okay, now now with those in mind, we can actually get a bit of more of an idea about what we want. So, for example, we can actually have something like this. So, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 villages by there we could have. Maybe another... Ooh, that would be a bit difficult of a spot to fit into. We can maybe have ourselves another villager by here. And also by here. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. Yeah, 6. That could work. That could work. And then we're going to need to try and also fill up some of this area as well. So maybe what we can even do here is we can even have maybe some of the... Ooh, that's interesting. We could even maybe have these be the elevators up and down. Now, to be fair, those would be quite far away, actually. Those would be kind of far away. So maybe by here, we can have one elevator. And then by here can be another elevator. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be quite an awkward area to try and work in. Very, very awkward area to try and work in. Because essentially what we're trying to do... Oh, to be fair, though, we can even just have 2 of the elevators by here. Yeah, to be fair, I'll be fine. We can have an elevator by here. And then we can also, if these villagers... Or if these Endermen want to bloody move for us... Maybe even just line this wall by here. With a ton of them. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4... Might have to push us back a bit more, though. But that's okay. So push this back a little bit like so. And then maybe have a bit of this action. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There you go. So this will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Coolio. And then it's just going to be these corners by here. 7, 8. This is going to be such a strange room. It's going to be such a strange room to have all this try and housed in. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do a bit of this action. Let's go ahead and, like, fill up all these sections up here. Because what we can do is gain a bit more of an understanding about how big this room is going to actually be. And, okay, I can see it now. I can kind of see what's happening. So, basically, if we can try to maybe even cut that off... See, the only problem is, by here, there's like a little bit of an opening. A bit too much big of an opening. So what we could even... Yeah, but if we wanted the elevators, we're going to have them by there. Or we can just have one on each side. Which the only problem is then, is that we'll have like basically an We'll have basically an opening. That is looking a little bit strange, on the strange side. So, okay. So that's obviously going to be one elevator up. And then maybe we can have the elevator be by here. And then be another one by there. Can I feed that through? And then have... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we can even do something like this. Ayo. Okay, what's happening here then? And then that should be okay then. And then what we can do is that we can still have it be the same as the other side where it's curved inward. So there's like a 3-block gap, but this is still where it comes in from. And then we can just basically do something like that then. So basically, all these villages are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. So there'll be 8 on those sides with a 3-block gap by there. Which then these will be where the elevators are. And then we can have these like kind of be open then. So that we can like have very much easy access to them. Like it's basically full on easy access to them without having to worry about the intricacies. And then the only thing then is just trying to figure out more about the... Oh no, this wouldn't work. What am I talking about? Yeah, this part by here wouldn't work. It would have to be some sort of gap. So this will be... Nope, that's gonna be on the outside. That's gonna be on the outside. So this can't stay there then. That'll have to be cut off. Sadly. This is very, very interesting. Okay. Because what we could even do... Ooh. See, it's all coming into my brain. It's all coming into my brain hole. That's not going by that, though. That's not good. We can have another villager, though, by here. So essentially, there will be... Because obviously, we still have plenty of room to move around in, and that's the main idea. I just want at least enough room to do what I need to do in. Enderman, can you please, like, go away? You're messing with my feng shui. And then we can maybe even break that across a little bit like so. Nope, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. But we can at least make it so that that side has its walls up. And then go a little bit more like that. Go a little bit more like that. Coolio. See, it's such an awkward area to try and work in. That's the only issue with this whole entire area, is just that it's such an awkward area. Because it's all curved. So what I'm thinking is that I do like the idea, though, of having these just be completely open. Just having these be completely open. Because obviously on these corner bits, we're going to need as much space as possibly can to come in and out. But essentially, it's trying to utilize now as much as this space as we possibly can, without it kind of intruding onto the stone part. So what we could even do is we can even push this back a bit, a little bit like so, and then kind of pull this over just a little bit like this. There we go. So there'll be 2 by there. And now we just need to pull this back a little bit. Can we have any stone? No stone. Lovely. So that's probably another spot that we can have a villager. Nope, we can't have a villager lad by that. We can't have a villager lad by there. We can have a villager lad by there. By there. I've already checked the spot, haven't I? I've checked that spot, and we can't really fit any more in there. However, though, what we can do, I think we could possibly. It'd just be a bit awkward, though. That's the only issue. I guess at the end of the day, we're not going to see much of that side. So that's fine. And as long as we have some sort of space by here, then. So, okay, we're going to need to do ourselves some shenanigans here. Okay, these Endermen need to go. Okay. These Endermen are just intruding onto my space. Wait a minute. Let me just go ahead and just do myself a favor. Yeetage. Die. Perish. Thank you. You die. Perish. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you very much. You appreciate it. Your death is muchly appreciated. Okay, brilliant. So now now that we actually have some space. Interesting. Because as long as we have ourselves like maybe some sort of some sort of space by there, we can then even wait a minute, something's coming into mind. Something is coming into mind here, because then there'll be 2 blocks by there. Ooh, okay. Okay, but then, ouch. Ouch, that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. So how can we make this area then work for us? Because we've got, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 4. We've got 4 villages. Yeah, we definitely need more. We definitely need more. Oh, how's it going, bowlers? How's it going? Hopefully doing a bog. Hopefully doing a bargain. We are using our brains. We are becoming one with the species. The one with the B. We're kind of using all the jazz. And then kind of do a bit of this. That'll be okay. Lovely. 2 like this. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as long as we have ourselves a space, we can have ourselves another one by there. 7. And then 8. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is, that's beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. And this even has 2 blocks. It's also beautiful. Okay. We have been able to somehow fit 8 villages into this small area with it also looking decently okay. Okay. Lovely. And the only problem is, though, is that this is actually a little bit more bigger than I thought. So it's going to push back a little bit more. And is there anything else we want to do around here? Not really. So basically, this will just kind of be copied onto each and every, layer. But we need to kind of see what other blocks I used in this one. We did use cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. So we'll do that to kind of differentiate it after the 3rd layer. I wish death upon every Mojang employee that had something to do with villages. Honestly, understandable. Have a nice day. To be fair, like, it's gonna be actually. Wait a minute. I haven't heard much from this week's snapshots. Actually, I have heard though that sand duping is now yeeted. It's now not working anymore, so we can't just dupe things in the end. Brilliant. Also, to be fair, this is a very interesting time for Minecraft. Okay. Very, very interesting time. And then there we go. No gravity block duping. SMH my head. SMH my head. The thing is, though, is that, like, now that they removed that, though, I think it's only right that we have a new way of getting sand. Okay? It's only right. Okay? It's only right that if you have to remove something, you're gonna have to replace it with something else. Okay, so maybe in the future we get ourselves some actual ways of getting, like, sand. Delicious. I do like where this is going. Ow, that hurts. The new way of getting sand is called finding a desert. Well, you see, when you go ahead and find a desert, you kind of have to do this thing called literally spending hours of your life mining sand for any projects you want. AFK processes are quite a favorable thing to do in the game, so that we all don't have to literally rip our hair out trying to get loads and loads of a block so that we can build it in the game. Okay, that would be quite preferable. How about Mojang just gives us? How about just Mojang gives us a better way of getting sand and stuff? Maybe they make it into a villager trade. Ooh. See, that's the thing though. That would actually be a power move. Make villager trading into a power make, what was it? Getting sand a villager trade, and honestly, the community would be like, yes, finally they've understood the assignment. Sounds like an issue of skill, true. Just mine faster. Well, as a thing though, is that you can't mine faster. You can't mine faster. That's the issue. We'll literally mine as fast as we can. But it's not working. Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. And then boom, 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 boom. And maybe we can even actually... That'd be fair. I think that should be fine. Essentially, we have like an emerald roof in here. Oh, and was this all slabs? Oh, it was all slabs. No. No, it was all slabs. It was all slabs. I completely forgot. I completely forgo. Oh, no. There we go. That'd be enough. Oh yeah, but you just came to say hi. Hope you all have a great time and day. Honestly, thank you, man, for thank you, yeah, bud, for coming in. Okay, I really do appreciate it. Have a good day at work if you're doing it, and have a good day. Just have a good day in general. You're already mining sand in one tick. Do you really need more sand than that? Yep. Look, dude, all you gotta do is look at my projects. All you gotta do. All you gotta do is look at my projects. Okay. You see them, they're pretty large. They're pretty large. But Minecraft players, oh. You see, my projects are actually quite small compared to most. My projects are actually very, very small compared to most. So in that circumstance, it's like, oh. They have to find some sort of way of getting an incredible amount of sand in a very small amount of time. So that they can carry on building what they want to build. You see, the Minecraft community has not become very casual in the last few decades. In the last decade. That's one thing that you can guarantee them. They won't be at all casual. They want the best way, the fastest way, and that's the only way. And then there we go. So this is all now slabbed at least. So now we can just pull these down. No problem. Boom, boom. So essentially what's going to happen is that with these in place, it'll make it seem like there's actually something holding all this up. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Again, this is where the elevators are going to be. And then obviously this is where going to be all the village trades are going to be. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, blah. And then we can just copy and paste this then on top. And then we are Garuchi. We are Garuchi, G. Okay, we are the Garuchi numbnuts. And then boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then hopefully what we can do is... Actually, to be fair, I do need myself another torch back there, actually. This is going to get a little spicy spice. This is going to get a little spicy spice. Where's our moss? What? No, no. We don't have that around here. We don't have that around here. And then do a bit of this action. No, that's fine. Dun, dun, dun. Had this be normal stone, so we can actually fill it up. And then this will be, I believe... And there you go. I swear to God, if I'm going mentally crazy, all I want is Unbreaking 3 trade, but no, got power 5 9 times instead. So you're in that process of villager trading. Yeah, I'm not there yet, so I'm not. I'm not there yet, so we're gonna. Yeah, that sounds like an absolute pain. Wait a minute, I re-rolled Mending like 20 times at this point. I swear to God, you cannot get... I mean, you cannot get Unbreaking. No, you can't. I think what it is that Mojang just doesn't like you having Mending. Well, to be fair, though, have you got the Mending... Like, have you got... I'm guessing you've already got then the Mending trade. Get that stuff quickly before it goes. Get that stuff quickly before it just poops out of existence. Because then that's when the fun starts happening. That's when the fun starts happening. And then hopefully then, so that's going to be where we enter from. We might actually have to have this be a little more up. In fact, we might even have to have this a bit more to the side. In fact, either way, I kind of want this to be glass anyway, so it's fine. Doesn't really matter. We'll go and put this back. Coolio. I want that to be glass anyway, so we can see through to the bottom floor. So this is going to be where one goes. Is this the same as the bottom floor? Well, not really. Oh, that's why, because basically it needed to be like that. There we go. That matches. That matches. That matches. Yeah, all these match. Now we can just go ahead and just build our way up and not have to worry too much about all of the shenanigans. We don't have to worry about all of the shenanigans. Let's go. I got 12. I got Mending for like 12. Oh, really? 12 each. Let's go. Let's stick that. Oh, yeah. Swan Villages will be sending Mending. Can't wait for 1.20.2. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fantastic. The thing is, though, is that, like, again, I just hope they actually add, though, like, Swamp Villages in the next update. That's the thing, though, is that I kind of hope is that, obviously, I know that they're not going to add these features, these experimental features. So... Well, that's the thing. Because the fact that it's experimental, they won't add them. Like, it's like for example, bundles. They could just be kept as a actual, just like as these like kind of features. But anyway, yeah. If we have Swamp Villages, that will probably be a better time to add it. But please don't add it when like that option doesn't exist yet. Because the thing is, though, so, like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't mind it when we have, like, experimental features, because it's good, but I hope that these experimental features don't come into the game prematurely, because we don't actually have a way of getting Mending Villages. So, I kind of hope it's going to be, like, in 1.20.1 that they added it in. But as well, before I do carry on, I need some water. No, you have to transform by both 20,000 blocks just to get a lick of Mending. Just to get a lick of Mending. Exactly, man. Because, honestly, if they do that, that would be a very... That wouldn't be, honestly, a really good move. If I have to be honest. If they do that, that would be a very, very bad move. Because what that essentially says is that, yeah, yeah, what that basically says is, despite all their efforts to, well, make the game as approachable as possible, they are gatekeeping well, a lot of the game's progression behind knowing where these things come from. Because obviously, for example, like obviously, again, hopefully it's an experimental feature. Hopefully they will go be like, okay, dokie then. We got some valid criticism about this update. Thank you all for sharing. We'll be adding this in 1.20.1. And then we can take it from there. Great, fantasticals. If they go ahead though and add that, again, like it really does isolate the casual community, because you'd have to essentially know where to get them, and you'd have to specifically look it up how to get Menden villages. Obviously, Menden's a very overpowered trade anyway, but their whole philosophy, their whole like they've said it multiple times that they don't want like they want a way to show off different features of the game. Like obviously you got obviously the snow little, what they called again? The snow snow islands. Bloody hell. Snow. Them in the snow. It's a igloo. There we go. We got an igloo. I'm gonna have used that word in a hot minute. Yeah, we got igloos that show off villager trading. You got mansions that show off different parts of, like, mining a tree, or different types of mob spawners. You obviously got ancient cities talking about more about technical redstone. But if they go ahead and add prematurely an update that you'd have to specifically look onto the wiki to get, that would just be a meme. That would be a huge meme. And not one I'd advocate for at all. Not one I'd advocate for at all. I don't know. I don't mind Minecraft, but sometimes they can make some questionable decisions. Like, some questionable. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then we'll go grab ourselves as well some cobble. Ah, damn it. I think I put all my cobble into that. Okay, coolio. So basically, same thing happens here. I'm going to be basically building up another little area that essentially we're going to be doing all of our shenanigans from. So this will be also a... Is this by... No, of course it's going to be by here. So what we kind of need to do here is... How did we set us up last? I can't remember how we set up that one last, at least. And ironically, you already have a system in place of price differences based on level and rarity. Just make Menden a level 5 enchant, and it being a rare enchant, it goes and auto gives it 2 times price. So it'll just cost 40 emeralds per. Exactly. That's the thing, though. It's that that'll actually be a really smart way of kind of tackling these, like, obviously the power curve. Obviously, you get very, very powerful in Minecraft very, very quickly. It's probably the reason why a lot of people get probably bored with it, is that it's not a challenge to get overpowered gear. However, though, what I should do is I should try and, like, yeah, again, make it so that if you have a rare enchant, it should obviously, well, cost a lot more to get per one. Even if it's only like, obviously it's 40 emeralds still per, it's still not a lot. That's the thing, that's the funny thing. 40 emeralds is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, because you can easily just get an iron farm and then get literal millions. You won't ever have to worry about it. But I don't know though, I think they just definitely need to rework it all so that it's a little bit more fair. It's still better than the current 9. Oh yeah, no, that should have it out. It's still better than the current 9. Ah, yes. You want the most overpowered weapon? Or you want the most overpowered enchant in the game? 9 emeralds. Take it or leave it. Yeah, that's the only issue. Okay. I made a hole. I made a little bit of a hole. Luckily I wasn't wearing a chest piece. But no, though, that's exactly it, though. Is that the game, I love it bits, but it's not helping itself. It's not it's not helping itself against criticism. But there we go. Let's also, before I do carry on, let me just quickly just check if I got everything in place. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? I don't feel like that's right. See, that doesn't feel right. Because obviously it's going to be flipped the other way around. Yeah, that one's a lot more thinner. Like this one's a lot more like thinner, but I like this design more. So obviously on the side that has the most depth, it needs to be coming out like by 2. Interesting. I even made a thing I never did before. Oh really? It being a trading hall and just sparked my hate for villagers even more. Oh yeah, not without shoving out. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. That's kind of what happens. You tend to love villagers until you don't. You tend to love villagers until you don't. So this will go out by 3. See, I like this design more because it looks more dungeony. Interesting. Sunlight, and I can't find the way you hypnotize me like you do. Good song. Good song, 10 out of 10. And then go over here. But yeah, that's the thing though, is that, again, you have to kind of self-impose a lot of your challenges, which is good. Because it makes it seem like the game is more rewarding. Because you're setting those challenges for yourself. But there's only so long a lot of people can kind of handle that for. Until it's more like, yeah, I'm just kind of setting all the challenge for myself. You gotta have to have a very healthy balance. Like, the Warden, I feel like, is such a good addition. But, again, it still needs more. Because it's like, yeah, wait a minute. You go fight this really, really hard boss. That, like, you literally, it's more health than everything combined. And then you realize, wait a minute. There you go, Flop. A thing you never asked in your DMs. Let's go. Oh, I like that is the design thing. I like that design thing. That design thing is a very good design thing. Yeah, I like that, dude. Actually, to be fair, that's quite smart. It's a lot more easy than what I'm doing. Okay, I'm working with like a lot of stuff around here. To be fair though, that's like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the only issue is this around here. So we need to do some more shenanigans. But what we can do is that we can just do like, oh, wait a minute. It's because of this. Oh, that would make sense. Oh, for God's sake. Stop breaking this box. That design only came to be because I had too much deep slate. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Please let me, okay, make me happy and say that you've based in an ancient city or something. Yeah, I really want to hear the fact that you're just basing yourself in an ancient city. Because that would be quite fun. That's what I'd call quite poggies. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. And then bam. Oh, there we go. I think this is it. Bomb. Because the thing is, what's this? I kind of like this design because of the fact that it's like more dungeony. So you go down here, like go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 8th? Nah. Where's the 8th? I don't know where the 8th is. The 8th's gone compoof. The 8th is gone compoof. Wait a minute, I got an idea. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Where's it gone? I don't know how to set up. I've forgotten. I forgot. I cannot even be bothered to move. They're just like 20 blocks from the breed to the workstation. I ain't finding an ancient city. Honestly, that's fair. Honestly, I respect that. To be fair though, trying to find those guys is like pain. I remember trying to find an ancient city, and genuinely it was not nice. I did not like it. Okay. Also, I got kind of a feeling that this is actually a little bit wrong. How did one set this up? Well, I can probably get a better idea from looking at this. So, we go in here. This is obviously going to the most longest side. And then from the longest side, you go out by 2, in by 1, 2, 1. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Bruh. So from the longest point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's like 1 block away. Wait a bloody second. I know why. I know why. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's because of this. It's because of these shenanigans by here. There we go. Oh no, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, I do apologize. It's gonna be a lot of counting. It's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of counting in today's stream. I do apologize. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna set all this up, man. Oh, and to be fair, that's actually how it's set. That's how it's set up anyway. So essentially, all we've got to do is just do a bit of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Pog. Until it's gone. There we go. There we go. And then this is gonna be brain. There you go. And I'm just training for 6 for emeralds. I love my life. I love my life. Oh, wait a minute. So is this gonna be like a vanilla world that you're building up, Polish, or is it like anything specific? Like hardcore, maybe? Ayo. Hardcore, possibly. Please tell me. There we go. Built up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. See and run off. That is a vanilla server with friend of a friend. Oh, let's go. Let's go. The thing is, though, is that like I've actually been playing on a server for once in my life, so I know how you feel. Imagine, me on a server. To be fair, though, honestly, it's actually sick. It's actually sick. On one with Skeej and some of his friends is awesome. But to be fair, though, honestly, I do like servers, though. Servers are really, really fun to keep yourself entertained. Like, you can just have an absolute ball of a time. Absolutely ball of a time. Also, get me up here. Get me up here. To be fair, we need to use some more of the plain normal cobblestone. What the hell? No. There we go. But then you can never just not stop. Thing is, I guess I've always been like a very solo player when it comes to Minecraft. But like genuinely though, having the ability to just kind of jump on with the boy, oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeet this, and after we do this second lot, then I'm gonna be glad to carry on. I mean, I think honestly, I like the fact that we got ourselves something very, very simple going on here. Because what this kind of helps out with is that we can just start copying and pasting this all around and not have too much of an issue. Because this only took us like 40 minutes. Oh. Oh no. Well, we'll go a bit more quicker as time goes on. We'll go on a little more quicker as time goes on. There we go. And then go down a little bit more like this. And a little bit more like that. And then we just have to build these up then. Ah! Brilliant. Gimme. kind of build up some of these so that it looks like it's actually getting supported. To be fair, what we can even do is we can even actually build some of this from down here as well. So that we're not kind of just... So we're not kind of just continually falling. Boom, boom, boom. And now, hopefully, we should have a nice little emerald coming about. Lovely. Honestly, I'll take that. I'll take it. So now what we can do is we can just build up on these corners by here. There we go. And put up one more by there, and then brilliant. And then that's our brilliant. You also have some more torches. And we can now start working on the other areas. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's going to go into there. Wait a minute. That's alright. What's going on? Hey. Oh, the doorway's by there. Wait a minute. Let's have a look by here. Because obviously this is going to be... Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Okay. So now... Yeah, that's definitely right. Of course. What am I even talking about? Okay. I got to trust myself more. Definitely. So now we'll have this pillar by here instead. And then we'll kind of go around like this. And at least knowing that this is all done, I can even kind of continue this, like in my own free time as well. So that we're keeping this product continually moving. I do love it though when we're like working on projects and things are like starting to come together. Like it is good. It is good. And the thing is, I just love being able to know that, yeah, no matter what, this project is like moving. We're at least making like design... We're at least like kind of up in the design prospects each and every time. It is a very swag. It is a very, very swag. Also kind of build that up. And have that be back there. That should be fair though. What's going on over here then? Oh, we can actually just build this back up instead actually. We will need to get ourselves some more moss though, possibly. Oh, hydration. Oh, I do love myself a hydration. Wait a minute. Give me one more second. Give me one more second. There's one more. There's one. Wait. There's one more. There's one more second. One more second. One more second. There's just one more of them. There's one. There we go. Delicious. Like. Oh boy, I need like 200 levels. Why do you need 200 levels? Why? That's a lot of levels, man. Wait a minute. Like, even by my standards, how would you need that? Why would you need that many levels? There we go. Like, are you like name tagging something? Wait, are you name tagging? Oh, at the current rate of my XP farm, it will take me around 9 hours and 22 minutes. Well, I think we know what has to happen here then, Polish. I think you just need to up your skill. Let not be such an issue. And get the farm working. But yeah, I like name tagging stuff. Because that's my like only idea. And there we go. This is our little area, next area done at least. So basically what's gonna happen is that again I did mention this very briefly, but basically there's gonna be something like this. Where essentially there will be like a fence or sign around about here, which kind of actually does mess up with the design a little bit. But that's fine. So basically there'll be like a fence or a little sign basically blocking the water. So basically we can bring it up and down the villages as we please without them being such an issue. And I'm thinking we can even have that one open, but over here though we're going to need to change it so that those are open like so. And then by here... Oh, it's already open. Coolio. I believe that's pretty much the same. On either side. Ow. And that's... I think that's just from using the absolute back wall. The absolute back wall. So it might be like slightly different on some ones, but hey, it'll be fine. Whee! So, fireworks, let's get some more. And we're going to go ahead and now start work on the underbelly. So we can start getting... Because I don't want to continually get myself bored with, with continually just placing in villager train halls. But at least we got those two guys sorted. Ready for the future. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there we go. I'm enchanting everything I own with like Prot 4 and Breaking 3, Efficiency 5. Oh, okay, and it takes so much XP for no reason. I'm thinking of making the Pigment XP farm overkill. I call it not fast enough. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. So what farm do you have at the moment already? To make it seem, to make it be 9 hours and 22 minutes. Because obviously, like, I think that an Enderman farm could possibly do you really, really well. Unless you haven't explored the end yet. And then there we go. I have a spider. Oh, there we go then. That makes a bunch of sense. That makes a bunch of sense. And the end is off limits. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm guessing probably waiting on friends and stuff like that. Okay. If that is the case, you can make a perimeter and use a warped forest for an Enderman farm. Yeah. Perfect. Just use a warped forest for an Enderman farm. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. If that is the case, then what you could try is nether quartz mining. Nether quartz mining actually is sick. I always use it. Like, nether quartz mining is the best. I love it. Okay, best thing to do. Best thing in the game. Also, what we're going to have to do here is that we're going to have to actually place everything on the bottom here with some sort of temporary block now. Because we can't really do anything at the moment. We need to basically flatten this whole area out. Yeah, I can mine out a 16 by 16 chunk perimeter and make the 5 billion items in a minute farm. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, exactly, man. Why didn't you think of that? You had one job. Nah, though. I think the best way to possibly go about it is maybe try... How would you... See, that's the only issue. Because for me personally, my kind of go-to has always been an Enderman farm. But I do know that Spider-Man farms are not... Yeah, so, yeah, I guess a Pigman farm would probably be the best shout. However, though, getting magma will probably be very, very annoying. Have you got netherite kit yet, actually? Like, have you got all the netherite goods? And also what we'll do is that we'll start off by probably having the water be... Where should we have the water? The water could possibly be around this level. Yeah, the water could be around about this level. Because it leaves then a little bit of room for these to kind of show off. I got a lot of these to be shown off. And to be fair though, no, actually, I think it should be a little bit more higher. So it's like kind of just... It's like just above these. Because you would want to see. But then again... Yes, that's the announcement I made on your server when I said I want to make a strangle of every employee for making it requires a pattern. Speaking of server, you can join it here. Oh, Polish. What a mad lad. What a mad. Thank you very much. Honestly, respect the grind, G. Respect the grind. Yeah, join the Discord server. Very good for you. Okay. It cures hemorrhoids. Ah! Oh no. Wait a minute. I got an enderman a little bit angry at me though. Wait a minute. Okay, what I'm thinking is that we're gonna have the water level be, I believe, because if we have a look at it, we're gonna have it a little more higher than that because that is very, very low. I want to be able to actually see that there's water. Okay. Just saying. Just want to be able to see there's actually water. So we'll go up to this layer. Brilliant. So anything that's stone brick, we can mine, but anything that's stone, we do not. That is off bounds. And now, all we gotta do the fun process of having all... Oh, we gotta do the fun process of doing all this. Yay! But no, though. To be fair, though, I do know, though, that with XP farms, they are really, really tricky. Like, obviously, you got yourself, like, mob spawners, but they are not really that efficient in the grand scheme of things. So I think aside from making a piglin, you can also... I've always tried... Well, another tried and true method is also nether quartz mining. Because honestly, to be fair, you'd be surprised on... Wait a minute, actually, is that high enough? Actually, to be fair, I just realized something. Because of the fact that we're going to be placing the water on top of this. So it's actually going to be... Okay, wait a minute. Sorry. Wait a minute, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back a little bit. No! Sorry, wait a minute. But before we do carry on with this conversation. So basically, the water will go up to about there. Honestly, I kind of like that. You know what, screw it. We're gonna continue on with it. It makes it seem like that everything's like kind of like really submerged and anything is still forked underneath the water, at least. At least everything's still forked underneath the water. So like a lot of this is submerged. And it would make a bunch of sense as well, especially when it comes to these guys. Because essentially this would actually line up with even the lowest points. There we go, awesome. But yeah, though, so nether quartz mine is also another tried and true method. I do know that you can also make yourself... a hoglin farm may actually be kind of decent. Hoglin farms could be quite a very easy way of doing it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase all that. I feel like AFK in a macro... With a macro in the XP farm is faster than it. Yeah, honestly, be fast. That's actually a fair shout. If I were to suggest anything, now that we're talking about XP farms, a Guardian XP farm. A Guardian XP farm that you can... Well, we'll say Guardian XP farm, but if you can try and get them into a small 1x5 area... No, it'll be about 5x5x1 area. So only literally one block high so they can just fit in. Like into like basically a pancake. Let them fill up. And then drop a TNT onto... And like obviously let them fill up. Drop TNT into that box. Obviously you have to do some waterlogging. But there's a really cool hardcore streamer called Linksy. You can kind of see his farm. But it gives him so much XP. Like, honestly, I'd probably say it's even faster than a zombie. Like, a zombie, or a gold farm. It's probably faster. It's probably faster than most farms. It maybe even is the fastest. For really, probably the most easiest thing, which is just getting guardians into a nether portal, and that nether portal into a little box with some TNT. And it would be really, really funny just to have constant explosions going off. It would be quite amusing to have constant explosions going off. But no, though, that is one design that I could think off the top of my head that was probably going to be so much more easier to build as well. So literally, take it as you wish. Take it as you wish, fiend. And then there we go. So yeah, basically, our plan of action is we're going to fill up this whole layer with a bunch of stone. The water's going to go up quite high, I believe. So that we have plenty of space to work with. I think we could even try and get out of the conduit as well in this area. So I would like to get out of the conduit. I know that the only conduit that I have, though, is actually in my ancient city. Currently in my old How Did We Get Here advancement area. But that here would be so cool. Oh, this place is going to be looking so cool, man. We do need to get ourselves some vegetation, though. Not without a shadow of a doubt. We might even be able to do as well some of the terraforming around these villages. Because basically, what I need to do on top of all this is also start making the cavern. And how all that's going to work. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Because the thing is, though, basically, again, I think I mentioned this briefly, but we're kind of on the final bits of this area, really. There's not much to be done. Beside from just making the villager chambers themselves and then just decorating around the planet. Which is kind of mental. Because, like, it took us quite a while to get to a point where we actually knew what we were doing with this build. But as soon as we get this water in now, a lot of Endermen wouldn't be a problem. So we won't have to worry about constantly having to, I don't know, like make any mistakes. And then I think, and what I'll do as well is I'll see about, like, in between streams, making up a few of those villager chambers ourselves. But the thing is, though, from what I've seen there, making some of those chambers are pretty easy. So we can even do the corner ones and then, like, kind of end everything out with doing the flat ones. The only issue is at the moment, though, is that I don't know. I don't know, but there's a little bit of an issue with the villager breeder that is up yonder. I haven't heard any villagers come through. But then again, if they would have come through, they would have died instantly. So we would have no idea. We would have no idea if anything went through. Oh, Guess Doy Games. How's it going, dude? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hello. Oh, there you go. How's everyone today? We're not doing too bad, actually. It's a Monday, okay? We're starting back at the start of the week. Okay, reset. We did our reset for the week. So we're doing lovely. But what we're making here... Big old villager channel. Basically, what we're doing is that we are currently in a planet that we are making in the end. Very, very nice over here. But basically, this is going to be our main villager trading hall for all of our villager bits. So, like, for example, up here will be where, like, all the villagers come... Okay, I'm just gonna have to go back over here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just kind of, like, maneuver my free cam around. There we go. It's much more quicker. There you go. So this is our kind of planet build at the moment. We're making, like, a huge ziggurat temple build. Jungle build. That essentially has, like, a villager breeder. And that will essentially breed a bunch of baby boys that will drop about 1,000 feet onto that platform and die. But when we go ahead and get collection system going, they'll go into each one of these so that we can never have to deal with the 1.20.1 advance, 1.20.2 works. Let's go. Swamps, Mendon? You got me for a laugh, boy. We're gonna do everything now. But right now, though, we're currently working on the water part. Basically getting all of the water in. Because basically, underneath all of this, I'd like to have, like, a huge, I guess aquarium. It's going to be basically filled with vegetation. And this is going to be, like, basically a huge cavern. Like, a huge, lush cavern with, like, I don't know, kelp growing, sea stuff growing. Oh, we're going to be doing some sea shanties around here. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be plenty of sea shanties. Ah, looks cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. We've been working hard on it, so I really hope so. But we still got plenty of stuff to do though. Not without shouting out. Anyways, I'm gone, Flop. Oh, honestly, man, thank you for just dropping by. Okay, hopefully your build doesn't rip your hair out. Okay, and yes, just take it easy, dude. Take it easy, man. You got this. I believe in you. And then there we go. So what we'll do is I will fill this all up. There we go. So we can kind of remove some of the stone right now. I'm kind of thinking though about pickles. I think pickles will kind of be a really nice way of filling up all this area. There we go. Come on, get in. Get in. Because I'm thinking like we could add maybe things. So we gotta kind of have our expectations kind of like managed. Like things I was gonna try and go for like some sort of lush cave, but I do know that lush caves in Minecraft are quite they're stepped, and like they have only like really low, like very low pools of water. But to be fair though, I wouldn't mind just making this hole into just a huge lake. That basically is the reason why a lot of these stilts are in the way. And then we can just fill it then. Because the thing is, though, is that I just want to try and limit the amount of Endermen that come here, period. the amount of Endermen that come here, period, are very, very annoying. Okay, very, very annoying. Spin! It's the spinning Sabby. It's the spinning Sabby. How's it going? How's it going, man? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're making cool things. We're making cool things. Are you proud of me? There, get me out of here. Get me out of here. No. No. This is our huge build we're working on. We're getting in the water now. It's gonna be swag. There's gonna be swag and hip with the kids. Go away. Go away. What we need to do though is that we definitely need to add some of this in. Oh my god. That's gonna be one thing that's gonna be very annoying. I'm gonna need to try and not like yeet the stone. Because there's gonna be a lot of water dripping out of this. This is the sphere, or this is the sphere. This is the sphere. We're making the sphere. We're now putting in the water for the sphere. Okay. It's gonna look fantasticals. Okay, imagine some like massive draping like kelp. And no, that's not draping. Glowberries. And it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna take a while. Oh, no, it's not. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Maybe like another month. Maybe like another month and we should be coming to like the end-ish. Ha, no pun intended. No pun intended. Now to be fair though, I don't think we're actually gonna take that long. But we ball exactly. To be fair, that's the thing though. I actually don't think it's actually gonna take that long. Believe it or not. Because of the fact that we've already made such a huge amount of progress designing each one of these, like kind of, well, basically, in each one of these villages, we already designed. If I can get up there, we already designed how they're gonna be kind of like housed. So there's gonna be a villager by here, villager by here, villager by here. So we designed all these middle ones. You can house 16 villagers per one of these guys at the moment. So that's great. That's all we need. Beside from that, we just gotta copy and paste that all around. We've got to get the villager breeder working. And then we just gotta kind of deck out the cavern around us a little bit of get some plantage in. That's about it. So I think probably about another month, and then we should be able to say that we've done it. But yeah. Zam! I like that. Pretty good. What can I say? But to be fair, though, I'm actually really enjoying this project, honestly. It's been fun. Definitely, though, I actually would like to start getting onto the process of actually getting the villagers in here. As much as I do love the whole, like, decorational part, it's, like, things what we kind of need now is the ability to actually, like, repair our kit, and a lot of it just here and now. Because what is it? For example, we need the mason to start getting a lot of the really cool block trades for... Like, all of the really, really cool block trades. I don't know which ones those are at the moment. Quartz. I think we can get glazed terracotta. So all that's going to be fantastic. Toolsmith is going to be massively helpful. So basically, my next project after all this is going to be a... Well, it's going to be a full-on perimeter. It's going to be... What is it? I don't know how big the perimeter is going to be, but I think in the nether, it's like 16 by 16 if I can remember. So honestly, we need the toolsmith so that we can get ourselves a bunch of... Well, essentially a bunch of diamond tools, so that we can have the challenge of how many tools can we break making a perimeter. Like, things I don't know, just the whole idea of constantly, like, I'm always a bit wary about using my actual items and using my actual tools. Like, I actually really like not having to continually mine for netherite. So I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, man. Okay, it's a bit spooky. But honestly, though, it's sick. Honestly, it's gonna be so cool. Because things are, again, especially with the whole experimental snapshots coming out as well. It's actually probably a really good time that we're building this so that we don't have to deal with too much of the hassle. And again, I'm not zombifying anything, so that doesn't really apply to me anyway. I have thought about, like, kind of waiting until, like, maybe swamp villages become a thing and you have to actually get men in from those. But then I also start realizing that, like, this is all experimental snapshots. It's not really nothing's confirmed to be coming out at any time soon. So I'm kind of like, do you know what? If anything, it would probably be better if we do the librarians first so that we can just get those out of the way. Get it out of the bloody way, man. Okay, we don't need all that. We don't need all those shenanigans. Also, can you just do me a huge favor? Can you just do me a huge favor and just, like, get out of the way? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But, no, another thing we do need to do as well, though, today, is that on top of making this absolutely massive hole, we need to get ourselves some shrubberies. Like kelp, sea kelp. That's about it. Nah, good thing though, I've been really wanting to find a way as well of actually adding axolotls into a build. So now, once we get this in place, we're going to add all of the axolotls I have. We're going to even try and breed some of them as well. I don't know what it is to breed them. But honestly, I really want to try and fill the space up with as many axolotls as possible. It's going to be so cool. Also, go away. Okay, I want to fill all this up to the absolute brim. To the absolute brim. There we go. Connect them all. Planet Axolotl. Exactly, man. Exactly. To be fair, though, I've had an idea about how we should name this planet. So basically, we all know that there is a redemption at the moment for 200k to basically become a Celestial and have a planet named after you. I was kind of thinking that we'll just name this planet, like, obviously X for the person's name, King of the Jungle, or Queen of the Jungle, or whatever. King or Queen of the Jungle. So, it would be quite funny. And I think it would probably work really, really well in terms of lore, knowing that everything here is, well, basically jungle-based. Honestly, to be fair, though, it's going to be good. Honestly, we got a lot of plans for this area. Yeah, let me know. Exactly. But yeah, so the thing is, though, for example, our last planet, we had essentially a Greek Parthenon, which a Greek Parthenon is a part of a wider Acropolis. So we were kind of thinking about, or I was kind of thinking about either naming, like, that planet or to whoever redeems it, like Emperor of the Acropolis or something like that. I don't know. It would be some kind of like extravagant name like that. But obviously it's just gonna have to get out our like little thinking heads on, little heads on, seeing what we can try and do. The thing is, obviously I'd like to have like an official name, and then because what we can do, we can even have like an official name, and then have another name then for the person that's actually named after, and what will be shown. So I don't know what this plan's gonna at all be. Obviously it's jungle based, so I have to think about something like that. Sadly, I can't just pull from bloody God of War. Okay, I need to get some jungle inspiration. Okay, the most I have in terms of jungle inspiration is probably, I don't know, the Jungle Book. Also, can you like actually fill up? There we go. Thank you very much. There we go. Things are a lot of the like media I've been kind of, I don't know, reading or like being kind of involved in lately is more like dark fiction. So a lot of what I'm actually inspired about at the moment, it doesn't even apply to a jungle. So I'm like, wait a minute, so am I supposed to name this now? However, though, I've actually been a bit of a nerd lately. And obviously, I've been playing a bunch of... I've probably mentioned this quite a few times, but... I've been basically playing Dark Souls, but... Honestly, on top of that world just being absolutely fantastic, I've been actually reading a book. I've actually picked up reading. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know as a Gen Z I could do that. But there we go. We advanced our skill tree enough. So that what was it? I picked up a book called The Grimoire of the Four Imposters by Roy Cole. Oh, Roy Cole. Oh my fucking god. The Grimoire of the Four Imposters is actually sick. What a way to go to sleep as well, though. But, yeah, like, honestly, if you want to get into a book for your first time, it's basically just like, it's basically 4 tales of, like, different imposters. Which, yes, it is quite sussy, baka. That's the thing. I'm trying to like dissociate that whole Manus meme from my mind. Okay, what can I say? The jungle, but no jungle. Exactly. Reading you. What can I go? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Imposters, you say? In a pasta. Yes. That's the thing, though. I'm trying to dissociate that whole meme, and it's slowly starting to go as well. Like I'm actually starting to look at the word imposter and be like, oh, an imposter. Like, it gets my mind firing, not thinking about bloody an Among Us meme. It's fantastic. I feel like I've been lifted. I don't know, man. The world's been lifted off my shoulders. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But no, though, yeah. Basically, if you guys want to check it out, it's a book called The Grimoire of the Four Imposters by Roy Call. Definitely worthwhile, especially for somebody that's new. Very big words, though. Very, very big words, bruh. I'm learning more English as I go on. I'm learning more English as I go along. Like it is full on, like basically medieval. Like it's basically very Victorian, dark fantasy Victorian age. Basically a lot about religion, occultists, that type deal. The occult witch, that type deal. So it is like very. So if you're interested in like kind of that side of things, then oh yeah, it would be a good of a time. That's why something like Dark Souls has kind of worked really, really well, and has come quite actually very nicely together, because they basically feed into each other. If I can't like stand watching the screen anymore, I can be like, okay, time to go and read the book version of that. That's pretty neat. Exactly, man. Exactly. I play Dark Souls games before, similar. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go then. There's actually another. Well, to be fair, I was actually watching The Completionist talk about a game called Blasphemy. That actually sounds like a really cool game as well. It's also more about like I think it's like Christianity and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like Bloodborne, never finished, but don't judge, and The Surge. Oh, okay. See, you're lucky, man. I really want to give a shot, Bloodborne. You're on the PlayStation, man. Come on. Okay then. See, and that's the thing though. Dark fantasy is actually really cool. I can't deny. Exactly, nah. Things I definitely do want to try and get myself like a PlayStation at some point, but so what stops you from like not finishing it? Was it just did it became like a bit too hard or whatever? The only problem of of Bloodborne, it's only on PS. Exactly. I have heard like rumors about some like gameplay being seen on like PC, like you've seen like a developer from the actual game like run the program on PC, but then again, like you can't really do that because all games are developed on PC. You just have to have an actual port. So yeah, I think I got bored in a way of playing it. Oh, that's fair. Honestly, that's fair. To be fair though, like as much as I like Dark Souls, it can definitely become grindy. And, like, I think it's one of those things where, for me personally at least, to be able to actually play the game and not go insane, I've kind of figured out a way of getting one of the most OP pieces of armor in the game and then just use that all the time. Right now, I'm just playing the game with, like, the stone armor that is literally disgustingly strong. So I'm able to kind of get through most bosses without having to do too much skill. But no, though it's I don't know. I think though, like being able to it's hard though, because that's the thing though. Is that when everything's gatekeep behind a boss that you have to defeat. Sometimes you just don't feel like really want to beat it, but you want to kind of explore that world more. Like, you want to explore the world more, but you can't because it's gatekeep behind the boss that you really don't want to be bothered playing. But that's the thing though. That's the whole point about Dark Souls games. I don't know though. I think, to be fair though, it would be interesting to see how they at least progress the genre. Because I think that everything's now based on a Souls-like. So I wonder if, like, what was it? Is it no? Obviously, From Software. Is From Software the people that developed it, or is Bandai Namco? I think Bandai is the people that published it. Oh, there you go. Oh, From Software. There we go. Then. I'd like to see how they progress it. Like maybe in the future, they don't do boss rushes. Maybe you have like an easy option. Maybe you just have an easy option. There we go. Easy peasy. That makes Souls games. Oh, there we go then. Awesome. Thank you. See, that's the thing though, is that I would love to be able to see. Honestly, I'm actually quite excited to see how they progress. Because obviously, like, for example, Elden Ring. That was an absolute oh my god, didn't play it, but they did a very good job on it. But yeah. What in the game genres did you just say? Easy mode? Pathetic. Understandable? Have a nice day. To be fair, that's the thing though. Yeah, no, screw easy mode, man. That's the thing though, is that if you're playing a Dark Souls game, you know what you're getting into. Okay. You know the pain you're about to go through. Okay, if you want, okay, and ease your time, play some Doom. Play some Doom. And until you're ready, go back to it. Go back. Oh yeah, as well. The whole Doom franchise is currently on sale. It's like for £23. So if you want to play Doom from like from the 1900s, and also Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, then you can do that for all £23. I might get it. I might get it, honestly. But no, though. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, though, is that I guess it's just the world that sometimes Dark Souls bring. They make it so well done that, honestly, it's so rewarding that you're able to kind of... You're able to explore this world more and more by challenging yourself to beat these different bosses. It's not like... I guess that's another thing as well that maybe a lot of people, and maybe sometimes even me, get confused, is that, like, sometimes the whole point of being able to play a Souls game is to experience what the world is all about, but genuinely feel like you are a part of everything. And I'll make it feel like you're kind of, not like you're part of the journey. Like, you're not playing easy mode. These are very real challenges that you have to face. You are the person that defeats the bosses. So, it is cool. It is cool. There was a game reviewer complaining about how easy FF16 combat was, but got outed for playing it on easy mode, using accessibility options, and complained about it at the tutorial stage of the game. Bruh. Bruh, what you mean? What you mean? Wait a minute, so this guy plays the game on easy mode in the tutorial section and has the gall to say that the game's too easy. G, please go and reconsider. Reconsider living. Reconsider. Yeah, like, the world isn't built around, but rather your character is built around the world. Exactly, exactly. That's the thing, though, is that the world literally, it feeds into your character. You, like, obviously you get things like, obviously I haven't really explored too much about the Covenants in Dark Souls Remastered yet. I really want to see what happens, like, whenever you kind of continue on with the quest, because I kind of killed a few of them now. I've kind of killed a few of the people that are the ones given the Covenants, but anyway. They looked at me wrong. But, yeah, basically, that's the thing, though, is that you explore this world, and you get the rewards from it. Your character is built around what you've explored from that world. And if you were to go ahead and make it all on easy mode, then you are just the... It's like you're the game. It's like you're the game then, and it's like, okay, well, what's the fun in this? What's the fun? Well, what's going on here then? I don't know though. There's a huge debate though about how Dark Souls should have an easy mode, which it. And to be fair, now that I'm actually playing it, it's fun to talk about because now I can actually see it from both the view of the person playing and also the person that wants to throw something every time they keep on dying. And honestly, yeah, just keep the difficulty in it. Again, if you're going into a Dark Souls game, you know what you're getting into. You shouldn't feel surprised when everything starts becoming very, very difficult. If you were to go into Minecraft and it be very, very difficult, then yes, you have a very, very valid reason. Because why is the game why is the game, I don't know, incredibly difficult when it's made for kids? But Dark Souls, well, there's an 18+ rating by there for a little summon. A little summon. Also, let's go put this away. But yeah, though, I think, yeah. That's the thing, though, about gaming. You've got to feel challenged. You got to feel like, yeah, do you know what? I feel accomplished. I feel like, yeah, I'll pick up back this game once I have the energy so that I can go ahead and give it my best shot. Gotta think of it as like you're bloody running a... You're actually training for something. I don't know, though. Be fair, though, before we do carry on, though, I am getting myself a little bit thirsty. So go ahead, let's go ahead and drink some water. Can you drink some water too? Very good for you. To be fair, it just kind of puts into question, though, the whole difficulty in games thing. Because obviously, like, something like Minecraft, very, very, in the grand scheme of things, it's a very easy game. Obviously, people... Well, that's the thing, though. To be fair, it's all about the player, really. Like, they will be the one to kind of... they will be the one to kind of judge if they want to play on easy mode or hard mode, and if they are skilled enough to do either one. But it's kind of interesting, though, to kind of see, like, how a developer or game developer would kind of structure difficulty in their game. Like, and how much of it should be gatekept, how much of it should be designed around the world, how much of it should be, like, how much the player should be rewarded for doing something or doing an action. You gotta really play into psychology when it comes to gaming. And that's the interesting part. Also, can we, like, actually have this? Can I go a little more further than that? Thank you. Thank you, G. That's very helpful. I got to have you go a little more further, though. We do need to actually kind of make a mental note to actually to actually pick up some of these stone blocks. Because the thing is, I don't really want to keep on mining stone all the time. It's very annoying. Okay, it's not nice, man. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. No. There we go. And now what we can try and do is that we can basically get all our water logged. We will have to go underneath, though, and quickly do all of these underneath. Which is a little bit annoying. Because you can already tell that there's basically a bit of an air pocket by here. So, I think we should probably have put it down by one more. But it's fine. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How's this actually looking so far, though? It's definitely bringing something more to the area. Obviously, it's still, like, very early days, so it's not at all even lit up. It's just now a different color of blue. It's just now a color of blue. But once it gets filled up with, like, different shrubberies and such, then that is when it starts really kind of popping. In a way, though, I kind of feel like I should have made it a little bit more lower, though. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. If need be, we can always lower this down. All we gotta do is just do a little bit of the old, just go and yeet it down by one more block, it'll be fine. And then there we go. Let's go ahead and pick up all these different stone pieces as well. And then there we go. There we go. There we go. Because the thing is, what I'm also thinking about as well, so is having... I did think about having coral in here, but I don't think that'll make a bunch of sense. Like, how would coral grow down here? Like, if we were kind of, like, bringing into logic, or bringing into ideal logic, how would coral do stuff here? I'm gonna have to look it up and see if corals actually grow in caves. And because if they do, then we can possibly get an idea from that. But otherwise, a bit meh. It's a bit meh-y. Let me get myself some more food though. There we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. One more. One more. There we go. And to be fair though, no, talking about all that, we have just hit the halfway mark, which is fantastic. We will have to go back out though. Once all this is being placed in, we'll have to go into the end gateway and quickly just deload everything that's around here. Essentially at the moment, there's loads of Endermen that are just spawning constantly. And what happens is that once the torches get yeeted, all the Endermen that spawn, and all the Endermen spawn, and then once everything's covered in water, they all go up to these platforms and such, which are really not supposed to be. Really aren't supposed to be up there. So we're gonna need to sort that out pretty much ASAP. Also, come on, let's go through here. Let's go through here, G. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get out of here. Get out of here. So now what we can do, we may have to block off... Well, to be fair, I don't think we need to block off this. We can just basically, like, work around the beacon beam instead of just completely cutting off in general. But either way, though, we are building up to the halfway mark. So, soon enough, we can start going into the ocean and grab ourselves some bits. I have thought about, though, adding spikes into this. We will have to make, like, this whole pool, though. Like, maybe... We could even try and think about making it a bit more higher. And maybe, like, having, like, the bottom layer just specifically free. If not, that's fine. I guess another thing we could have done as well is, like, have railways come through. Like, have more than just one railway, but... Nah. Nah, what are you talking about? Okay, what are you talking about? Mine shafts? Nah, we have water around here, boy. Look, I have like a bunch of axles, man. I need to use up. Okay, there needs to be some sort of reason. Please, I beg of thee. And again, like I said, if we do want to change anything in the future, then we can. There we go. It's not like everything here is final. There we go. Grab ourselves some water. Let's go ahead and start filling up the rest of this then. Start waterlogging the rest of this. Kaboosh. 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 Guess there's a little bit more of that action. A little more of that action. Can't follow this all the way around. Kaboosh. Kaboosh. And luckily though, at least when everything becomes waterlogged, it's very, very easy. Essentially, all you gotta do is just do the corners, and then it's just gonna go from there. It's just gonna keep on going from there. There we go. And now all we gotta do is just do a bit of this action. Now a bit of that action. Bit of that action. There you go. Nope. Needs a little bit more. Needs a little bit more of the juices. Needs a little more of the juices. There we go. More juice. More juice is required. There we go. Come on. We can do it. I believe. I believe in Steve. There you go. That's going to be waterlogged. That's going to be waterlogged. That's going to be waterlogged. That's going to be somewhat waterlogged. Now it's going to be waterlogged. Down will be. Down will be. So now what we can do. Then now everything's going to start basically lining up if I place some more by there. Lovely. And it's even going to go around the beacon beam as well. We will have to, though... I think we'll have to place it, like, place one block, though. Over. So that it becomes, waterlogged fully. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Come on then. Come on then. Come on. Let's go. Give me what I want, what I really, really want. There we go. We can take out most of this section over here. Don't really need it. All this around here is a bit smelly. It's a bit on the smelly side. There we go. Gotta be kind of careful though not to break any stone. Try and pick up as many torches as we can as well so that we're on roll. Oh, as well. I've forgotten to mention as well. I've actually started watching Good Omens. Dude. Look at this dude. Honestly, on Amazon Prime at the moment, there are Good Omens. Well, basically, recently there was released Good Omens Season 2. And the whole show is literally about David Tennant, which is the guy from Doctor Who, and also Michael Sheen, being basically a devil and an angel basically working together. It's a huge comedy about like basically them trying to work together to stop Armageddon, or the end of the world. Obviously, like the son of son of Lucifer, or the demon, is gonna like wreak havoc on the world, and I can't remember the exact story of it. But obviously, it's very, very, very smelly. But the whole interactions between David Tennant and Michael Sheen are absolutely god tier. Absolutely god tier. So if you guys do have Amazon Prime, do give it a watch. It's absolutely amazing. Especially with Season 2 out as well. You got plenty of episodes to sink your teeth in, too. Actually, no, to be fair, that's the thing, though. I don't think you even had that many episodes to sink into. Because, realistically, there's only 6 in Season 1 and 6 in Season 2. And they're all, like, around 45 minutes to an hour long. So, honestly, you don't even have a lot in the grand scheme of things compared to most shows that are just filler the whole way through. But it's, like, it's short and sweet. That's the best way I could describe it. And it's an absolute joyous of a time. Absolute joys of a time. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Have I not actually mined that? I haven't actually put that through yet. That's interesting. I thought I put that through. That's actually like the one log I've forgotten to put in. There we go. So I'll do. We kind of go around here a little bit like so. Go up and down. All around. Now what we can do is yeetage some of this. And to be fair though, what we do need to do as well is that maybe once we're done with all this water, we can also start placing some of the trees that are like around the plant. Let's do like a few like bitty jobs, because we've done like we've done pretty well in terms of like structuring a lot of things. I like obviously want to make sure that we're just on track with like building up a lot of the area around us. It's not like we're kind of specifically focusing on one area. Yeah, I think that is one thing you have to be always wary of when it comes to making builds like this that take like quite a long time, and that things can become very boring very quickly if you're just constantly doing one thing over and over and over again. Obviously, it's like if it's like a way to chill out, then that's okay, because then obviously it's specifically made to like mon. You're here for the grind. But in terms of build like these, like obviously because of the fact there's like quite a few more smaller details having to be added, it can become, in my opinion, a little bit annoying. The concept to do the same thing, man. Okay, the definition of insanity and all that. If that's an absolute meme. I actually want to play Far Cry at some point though. Far Cry, from what I've heard, is actually a decent game, but it's like it's similar to though like a lot of other like kind of single player story titles, where it's like it's not too dissimilar. It just has its own world that you can explore if you want to. Also, there's a lot of stone just kind of like collecting at the bottom here. I should be a little bit more like I should be a little more better than this. I need to get all this. Come on. Come on, then. Give me all of it. Give me all of it. I wonder if we can actually use any of this water for anything. Like, what would be handy for all this water in a villager training hall like this? Like anything specific? Like we could even do this as like a main fishing area, possibly. That wouldn't really work though. Like we could just do like one massive fishing area. But I guess it's like that's the thing though, is that because of the fact that a lot of these villages are going to be so stonked out in tradeage. Like, we don't even have to worry too much about all this in the grand scheme of things. About, like, adding much more use out of a lot of our projects. That's the thing, though, is that, like, I guess one thing I do like about doing in Minecraft is building stuff that has a purpose. If I don't build something that has a purpose, or tries to, well, at least has, like, an overall purpose, but can like try and be blended into the world, I don't feel very good for building it. It's like, for example, all these like different like all these different railways and such, like obviously mine shafts and such. Like obviously a lot of that is, well, it's fun. It's fun to do because but as well it actually does have an overall purpose to have like all these in place, because obviously when you go ahead and start moving villagers about, to actually have a way to get the villagers from A to B would be a fantastic way. And obviously, fair though, the whole log situation was annoying though. But I'm trying to think though about like other like more ways, but like obviously like with things like water though, how could we maybe make this have a purpose? Well, that's the thing though. I guess the water does have a purpose, and that's by stopping basically 99.99% of Endermen from spawning on the ground floor. And actually filling this whole area up with a with a huge nice little like aquarium type deal. Also, can we like get rid of some of this? Ah, there we go, that's more better. You can get rid of like at least this line then. Bam. 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 Nice, 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 nice. Fill that up. Fill that up. Do some of that. Now we just gotta keep on going. We just gotta keep on going, Jeep. Whee! Whee! Oh no, wait a minute. That isn't right. That isn't right, no. I might have to get myself some more stone brick. I don't know though. I don't really know. I don't really want to. The thing is, I don't want to use too much, because of how much we're going to need a lot of our stone for the cavern walls and such. I got a bit of a feeling that we're going to need as much as we possibly can. But I do want to add, like, maybe at some point, we're going to need to also make, like, some sort of shores. Like, this rocky shores that kind of, like, build up from these corners over here. So all this won't be, like, water by here. Like, all this by here won't be water. Like, it'll actually be fair. It'll actually go out and curve quite a bit. Also, can I have some water by there, please? Thank you. No. Thank you. So, like, I'm trying to think, like, how should we set a lot of this up? Like, should we just... Obviously, I'm thinking we're just going to keep it mainly stone. Maybe stone and andesite would be a good, like, little combo. They kind of make up a lot of this. But then again, you can't... Obviously, andesite is the only annoying part. That's the thing, though, is that I could buy a bunch of andesite from Mason villages. And this is, like, that's basically one of the reasons why I'm making this whole thing in general. Like, I could buy a ton of andesite right now, and a bunch of granite, and a bunch of diorite from, or at least sell them, to villagers. But I can't. And I want to go ahead and start using a lot more quartz. But guess what? I can't. And I guess that's because of the fact that this whole build is so big as well. It's like I kind of need a lot of it, and it can't be just obtained normally. That's why trading is just so much more easier to get so many more materials, so you can do builds like this without having too much of a headache. Obviously, if you want to make so a perimeter, then that's going to be a headache. But still, you can't have signed up for that. However, though, what we'll do is we'll quickly go by here. We're going to build out this little bit by here. Kind of just do a little bit of this action. Can't build out a little bit more like this as well. Can't make it all waterlogged. We need to try and pick up a lot of this stone as well. We need to pick up more of this stone, man. I'm missing it all. There we go. And just keep on going. Mine all this out. Mine all this out. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Go. 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 Nice. Nice is out of the way. So now, what we need to do, we're just going to have to go back here now. Mine all this out. That's a waterlogged. Wait a minute, we just need to cap it down. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, there's another one. No. There we go. That's another one out of the way. That's another one of those like really awkward just water things just out of the way. Lovely. So there we go. All we need to do now is that we just need to kind of do a bit more of this action. A bit more of that action. And we can basically get ourselves out of this area. Just in general. We kind of like made it fully past what essentially is a bit of an annoying area to do because of the fact that this whole circle that's in the middle. So now we can just start moving toward the outside without having too much of an issue. However, though, before we do carry on with that, though, I do need to get myself all the stone that I have dropped along my journeys. I do not want to miss all this. Wee. I'm also thinking as well, like, do we waterlog a lot of this? Do we waterlog a lot of this? Like, with, obviously, like, a lot of kelp will be help. Well, a lot of the kelp that's going to be down here will be helping. Helping, imagine. Will be helping in, like, waterlogging some areas, so we don't have to worry about that. But it's just going to be just some others. Just some others. Also, it's getting really, really warm. I swear, earlier it was absolutely boiling, but now I'm just, like, actually warm. Go away. I don't need you, jumper. I don't need you, jumper. Okay. You only provide me moderate warmth. You only provide me moderate warmth. There we go. How did I miss a lot of this, bro? Gimme. 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 And then there's some over here. Lovely. Hello, Weissbluff. What a throwback. What a throwback. How's it going, Skeech? Welcome on in. Wow, how's it going, Skek? Oh, what? No, Cheeks. Cheeks. Oh! Your name backwards is Cheeks. Let's go. Yes, we are currently currently waterlogging our villager train area. It is very cool, very swag, very hip with the kids. Sadly though, yeah, it seemed like my lack of skill is making it last longer than it should. Imagine that. Not doing it from the bottom, SMH. Nope. You see, I am lazy. I do not want to do it from the bottom. See, I'll have the energy to go ahead and play Dark Souls, but I wouldn't go ahead and build water from the bottom. What are you talking about? Help that bad boy. To be fair though, I will be. That's the thing though, is I just want to show you actually what I've been doing. Let me quickly just fill in this little square by here. Because basically, this whole idea is that I'm gonna make like a huge lush cave for my villager trading hall. So we're gonna have like loads of glowberries just kind of hang down from the ceiling, and we're gonna have a bunch of axolotls as well. So there we go. Basically, I could possibly have moved down the water a bit, but that's okay though. That's fine. So basically, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna have like the stone move over, and then like the top's gonna be moss, which is gonna be growing down some berries, glowberries, maybe some spore blossoms as well. That could be quite nice. And then from underneath here, it's gonna be basically absolutely watered. Like there's gonna be loads of kelp. There's gonna be loads of seagrass. Might be a few like mossy bits in there as well. Maybe a few spikes. And most importantly, axolotls. I feel like axolotls would be a really cool way of like kind of filling in and bringing some life to this area. Obviously, this is like a whole jungle build anyway. So it's very, very cool. I think you need to hide Spore Blossoms lower down. The particles won't go that far. Oh, probably not. Probably not. That's the thing, though. I think probably... I don't know about the... Can I be honest? I just don't know about the Spore Blossoms. Like, Spore Blossoms in general, I just don't know about their particles. They're just a really dark green. So it's like... It's very, Hearsay. Hearsay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just a, like, it's just kind of mid. See, if you had some, like, fiery spore particles, then that would be cool. It's a very dark green, and it's kind of in your face. It's kind of... I do apologize. I might have to give it a shot, though. I'll have to give it a shot, but things are, I just like the whole pink flower. And imagine having, like a roof filled with that. That would be so nice. But one thing we definitely get into this little pond over by here is pickles. We need some pickles. I'm Pickle Rick! I'm Pickle Rick! Wait a minute, should we have some sort of like ship or something down here as well? Or like some sort of ancient ruin? Like similar to what you have like in like the actual ocean biome. That could be quite cool actually. Like have like an army of like stone people. At the bottom. Oh. Maybe? Kind of depends. Kind of depends. Also, we need to kind of fill this all up with water now. So... Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. More. More. Give me more. More, Jared, more. There we go. So what we'll do is I will go over here now. But especially once we get like some actual lighting though in here, then it's when that's when all this area starts becoming absolutely poggies. Now, at the moment, like there's obviously again I said this earlier, but the hint of blue isn't like a lot. Like yeah, this whole water now is just a very dark blue. We need to bring some life in here, and then we could even try and get the blue axolotl in here. Like, do we just go ahead and just, like, breed up, like, thousands of axolotls just so that we can get, the blue one and just fill them all in here? I got kind of a feeling I want to do that. I got kind of a feeling I want to spend, like, hours of my time just going ahead and just getting myself a blue axolotl. I think, though, to breed them, though, you need, like, tropical fish. That'd be kind of annoying to get. Also, how much stone do I have? Okay, I don't have a lot of stone. Sage. 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 Glorious sage. There we go. So now, all we gotta do is go through here. Build up some of these. A little more further in, I believe. And now it's just a simple case of being good at the game. Good song. Definitely a good song. Good song, good movie, good everything. Okay, you can't go wrong. Oh, to be fair though, as well, on Netflix, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is actually, or Into, not Across, is actually on Netflix at the moment. The urge to watch it is very much high. The urge is very much high at the moment. And then go ahead and be like this, pull that through there. Oh no, obviously I'm just happy that some studio somewhere actually found the inspiration to go ahead and just make a new animation style. It's just good, man. It just changes things up. It's like when people go ahead and... Also, yeah, I looked into the whole Baldur's Gate thing. There's been game publishers, like people from like EA and shit, like these big places, essentially saying they don't like how Baldur's Gate is setting the new standard. They don't like it because of the fact that everything, from what I've heard from Baldur's Gate, is packaged into one and is actually like on release is a full packaged game. Like you get everything with it. I love it. I love it. Because that's like, that's when you know you're doing good. You're doing good. I don't know, I just don't like how game publishers nowadays have just become so greedy. Like, there was a time, even though if it may have been like a long time ago, that people really did. Like, obviously, well, I guess I shouldn't say this to every single one. There definitely are a lot of good game publishers that don't. That genuinely want to provide an amazing experience. But money is just a lot of the time, obviously, at the forefront, but takes too much press. It takes too much. I guess it would be. It takes too much of the limelight when it comes to making a game. Whereas it's a lot about like people's contributions, what the game's actually about, what happens in it. You just wouldn't want these companies to. Like, that's why I kind of like that whole idea of either buying older games or buying those from indie companies. Because I don't know, it just seems like there's like a layer of... There's a layer of, whatchamacallit, honesty that you can't match. However, though, with things like bloody... like compared to something like FIFA. Like, let's be real here. In terms of sports games have... Like, the thing is, though, for me personally, I love sports. But, like, let's take, for example, FIFA or 2K. Obviously, I think it's a basketball game. NBA, all that kind of stuff. They have been dry. They have been drier than the fucking desert. You go into the desert and you'll find some more water. And I feel like there's actually genuinely a market for it. I don't know how F1 is doing though. F1 I don't know how it exactly does. But I think like people could genuinely, if like people like EA didn't have such a monopoly, or at least cared a little bit more about their games, could make some genuine banners. But they just kind of produce the same shit over and over again, and people just seem to consume it all the time. I don't know, like, you can't just see all this and you're like, man, you're not helping yourselves. Like, you say about all these things, like, oh yeah, you don't like the new standards that's being set by something like Baldur's Gate. But then, what have you been setting? Like, we need something new. Like, even if it is, like, having maybe even a new... I don't know, a new way to monetize your game, even. Like, there's nothing new from these people. So, I don't know, though. I think, in terms of, like, actual game development, though, and games in general, I can't deny that right now, we're probably seeing... Although it's dry, the games are getting unreleased, unfinished, definitely. There's hope. I don't know, but there's like something in the air, a little spark. It's like people are getting so, I guess people are getting so passionate and now about trying to defy the standard that maybe we'll get more people coming in. And setting, like, more indie kind of coming in and setting the standard. Not obviously the AAA titles, the big companies. The big companies will keep on doing their thing. But I guess we just gotta look into the small man, like the man that is not seen as much, or the game that hasn't been reviewed as many. To hopefully see about them changing the game. Literally. I don't know. It's an interesting conversation because it's like, as somebody that is their main hobby is gaming, it's interesting to see how like the landscape is changing from quite a pure to very corporate to a very like defiant type like, I don't know, how do you even explain? It's like a revolution. The revolution against bloody preservation good game. Preservating good games, or preserving good games and bloody getting a good experience out of each and every one of them. It's good. This stuff's gonna be good. This stuff's gonna be good. I don't know, it might be just my naivety. But you gotta say optimistic in dark times. There we go, even though it's a very first world problem gaming. Ah, yes. This game is paying for... Oh my god, this game doesn't have... Oh my god, emotes! Oh my wow. This game doesn't have a battle pass? Wow. This is worse than world hunger. This is worse. This is worse than world hunger, man. I swear. And then there we go. So there we go. What we'll do is I will quickly go over here though. And pick up some things. I don't know actually where all my stone's going. I think a lot of it's actually despawning. Or at least it's getting placed. And then I realize, wait a minute. Wait a second. There may be some more over here. And then I'm back at it. Also, can we like waterlog this as well? Oh yeah, to be fair, a lot of this actually hasn't been mined out yet. Kaboosh. We're almost there though, we're almost there. And then what we can try and do then is, and then what I'll do is that I think we'll end the stream off then by kind of planting a bunch of shit. Do you know what, actually that'd be a great idea actually. So then we're kind of, to be fair, that's actually really cool. So we've contributed then like a bit of the stream to the villager train halls, a bit of the stream, or a bigger part of the stream to waterlogging the whole middle part, and a bit more of the stream then to having all the trees planted. Honestly, that's what that's what we call successful. That's what you call productive. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Also, I might need myself some more blocks. Yo, I'm gonna try and see about making all these blocks by here work for me for as long as possible. Because honestly, I don't think we actually need to do... I don't think we actually need to make any more. That's the thing, is I've been trying to avoid making any more because I don't want to, like, overload. And then realize I've made way too many for what I actually need. At the end of the day, although stone brick is, like, not really a hard block to get, or is actually quite used in this build, it's not like it's, like, not used at all. I still want to make sure that I'm like, managing my resources well. And not, like, kind of yeeting it. Yeeting it halfway through. And there we go, coolio. So now what we can try and do is that we can try and do a bit more of this. Lovely jubbly, get out of my way. Get out of my way, please. Now what we can try and do is that we can try and grab all this. A little bit like so. A little bit like so. Yeah, we definitely need to get pickles in here, though. We still need to get pickles in here. Pickles and lily pads. Ooh, yes. Yes. Pickles and lily pads. The best combo. The best wombo combo. Bum 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 bum. Get out of here. And now what we can try and do? Get in there. Get in there. Get in. Get in. That. Delicious. And now what we can try and do is that we can actually build out of here. To be fair though, I actually thought that we're gonna need like a lot more stone than what we actually did. The thing is, we're just reusing a lot of it. So that's actually really, really good because then we don't have to just kind of eat into much. And to be fair, like this actually is gonna give us a purpose. Oh, so I just missed that stone. No, I missed stone. No, but yeah, this will actually just give us a purpose though, and that's obviously we don't have to bloody worry about too much lighting. Well, not so much not have to worry about lighting. It's more like we don't have to worry about so much endermen spawning. And if anything does happen with the villagers, they'll just fall in the water. They'll literally just fall in the water. So, nothing much will actually happen. Nothing much will actually happen. Also, there we go. Any more stone? I don't have any more stone. Bruh. That's the thing though, like, because I want to make this as safe as a place for these villagers as possible. Like, as much as I don't mind, like, villagers are not really that hard to deal with anyway. Like, at least having the ability to not let them drop to their death and have to build them up so far. That's good. Honestly, that's what I call a swag. And also, can we have some more water, please? Thank you. And then bomb. We should definitely add like some... What else could we like add into this area though? I don't think we could actually add anything else. I was kind of thinking about like maybe adding some sort of booby trap to this whole area. But how would you be able to add booby traps that are decorative? How could you add decorative booby traps? See, now that's a question. See, now that's the answer we need answering. That's the noggin working. The noggin being like, yes. We have got a thonk happening here. Also, water, please. Thank you. Get out of the way. Now, I'm going to pick up as much of these as possible. And the only thing we need to do then is just go around underneath of all these different pillars. And basically just fill them up. Wait. Ah, lovely. Ah, lovely. Lovely, bloody jubbly. There's some more water. There's some more like that. Like that. Brilliant. And then one more by there. So all we now need to do is just go around here and fill up this little section by here. And basically that's done. This whole section is going to be done then after we fill in this last little corner. Because there's 12 overall, I believe. Maybe a little bit more of these like little corner bits. Oh, you know what? This is going to get good. This is going to get good. Move. Out of my way. I'm on our again. Come on. Give me. Well, that's the thing though. So another thing we need to do as well is just check what kind of life we want to have in here. So obviously we'll have like ourselves like maybe axolotls. I don't know about fish though. I did mention this. I think it was like in the previous stream. But how did we I don't think we can actually add fish into this build. Because the axolotls, I believe, will eat them. Unless we can get some sort of tropical fish. Or maybe like a specific kind, maybe puffish. Oh, puffish. That'd be kind of spooky. Actually, no, that'd be a really bad idea. I went on a huge tangent talking about how we're gonna make this place safe for villagers. Bro, I don't want to deal with puffish along the way. That'd be a terrible idea. Yeah, that's not one of my brightest. I have to be honest. So why it's not like filling up? Bruh. With all due respect, what's happening? What's happening here, G? There we go. Come on. You got this. I believe in you. Oh, that's waterlogged. Oh, nice. Oh, that's quite a nice pog. And I believe now all this is actually going to be doing now is just kind of filling in as we go along. So essentially, we're going to go and connect those together. Connect all these together. How much stone do we have? Okay, we have enough stone to connect them all. Let's go back here quickly. Kind of break like that kind of like obstruction. And now, yes. Yes. Yeah. Done. Done. Nope. Bosh. Bish. Bash. Done. All of water's been filled in. Let's go. Let's remove all this. Let's go remove all this stone brick now. And we can see how this place looks. With essentially a canvas. Essentially a canvas for us to fill. To have a little look-see. To have a little spray about. To maybe have a little looksy-dooksy. There we go. I may be filling with something that is not just stone. But that is mossy stone. There we go. We also have to get rid of some of this as well without having to break any of the stone that's underneath. That is actually holding up the planet. So I do not want water just kind of like seeping out. 1, 2, 3. Anything more? Anything more? Oh, there's another. No. Oh, no. Before we do carry on, though, I do want to go ahead and do ourselves a favor. Ah, oh, bro. Don't tell me. Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky. So what we're going to have to do is I believe what we're going to have to do is we're going to do something like this on each and every block. So essentially, I don't want there to be like just awkward running water on each side. So if we go ahead and place down essentially a stone brick on each one of these pillars, we can place water as we go along. Oh, lovely. Oh, see, now this is what you call smart. There we go. It's basically because of the fact that all of this is technically not even like, well, all waterlogged. We have to go these like little extra steps. Have these little extra steps to try and get everything working. There we go. That's one. That's two. Go over here as well. What we'll do is I will start from the middle and then we'll work our way around. No, I didn't want to place on that block. Thank you very much. I do like it when the game listens to me. The game listening to me does actually provide some sort of benefit. There we go. Kaboosh. What we could even do as well, we could even grab ourselves some more buckets. We got ourselves like an absolute ton of... Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a ton of water buckets. We don't even have to place too many stone bricks down. So we can just get straight to it. So we start off from over here. Bam. Bam. There we go. Bam. Bam. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like where this is going. Bam. Bam. And again, a lot of this will be waterlogged anyway. But when we start work on the actual... Well, I guess it will be the actual kelpage around here. Aside from that, though, that'll be basically it. Go away. Go away. There we go. To be fair, this actually isn't going to even take that long. I think because of the fact that I started placing stone on every single pillar, that was going to take a very long time. But I think this shouldn't be too bad, actually. Stone. Oh, man, I need more water. I need more water. There we go. Boom. I want to be a part of the bloody drug agency. Or drug doping agency. Let's go. Wait. 1, 2. Lovely. That's another little bunch done. This is another 2. So we're going to ourselves about like another 2 by here as well to work with. Oh, there we go. So we're going to actually be able to do this whole rail line. Oh, no. Well, I thought I was going to be able to do this whole one rail line, but no, I have to misplace water. Gimme. Bam. Get some of those in. I guess the only part that's a bit annoying is having to kind of constantly go back into my inventory to replace them. That's the only part that's a little bit annoying. I have to keep on replacing these, but it's fine. It's take too long anyway. And to be fair, now that we're actually quite high up, we can actually start working on the whole lanterns and having them be underneath. I think that'd be really, really cool, actually. Get it all in. Bam. And then have this be filled like that. There we go. So we're also kind of like, as well, filling up anything that is like still like just a little bit jank. Because obviously, I don't know if you saw by there, but basically there was a lot of running water. I don't really want that. I don't really want that around here. It's not really what I kind of planned. There we go. We are officially... Oh, we only have a few more. Literally only a few more and then we're done. Bum, 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 bum. Sprint. Keep on doing it. I'm just pacing down and bloody picking up back the water again. Let's not have that. There we go. That's another foreign. Let's go. We should have actually got like an even number though of buckets. That would have been a really good idea. Like having an even number of buckets could have meant that we could have done a whole section in one go, but no. No, of course I can't do that. That's out of my comprehension. See, the Flopsy man doesn't actually know that much. There we go. Let's keep on going. To be fair, that's actually been quite fun though. It's actually been quite fun. It gets, that's the thing though. So a lot of this, what I do by here, it basically helps me in kind of understanding what my role is and how we're gonna kind of progress this build. So whenever we like make up an area or a canvas, to work on, like obviously when we go ahead and build up what the rooms for each one of these villages are looking like, then it kind of gives me a bit of it gives me a little bit more headspace to work on or start thinking about how do we build up, I don't know, the water. And then once we get the water in, then it's kind of halted that kind of thought and brought in a new one so that there's something constantly to kind of think about. There's something to understand. Which I do like. Because it means that at least I'm trying to give this build my 110%. And not, like, giving myself too much. But as well, though, that is now all that filled up. Let's have a little look-see. Again, is it going to be a canvas? Lovely. That is definitely the canvas we want. Definitely the canvas we want. So yes, definitely we're going to need to do some jigger pokery to light it up underneath there, get some greens and such, but that is very good. That's very, very helpful. Because now, if any villagers do fall in, it's going to be a very, very simple case of just being like, yep, pick you up. Yep, let me go ahead and pick you up. And what we can even do as well, we can even have some of the waterfalls come down, which I feel like that would be really, really cool. Awesome. I think that's going to be an awesome, awesome way to say, let's go ahead and actually pick myself up one more bucket of water, actually. Let's go pick myself up one more bucket of water. Because basically I'm going to put these back now. And we're going to go ahead and just place around a bunch of trees. And I think that's pretty much everything that we need to do in today's stream. There we go. Put some of this stone away. That's a bunch of the wood. Nice. So yeah, we got about 50 jungle saplings. This is when things start getting quite fun. This is when things get real fungy. There we go. Whee! Okay, bone meal. I need a lot of bone meal. I need a lot of bone meal. A lot of bone meal. A lot of mass. A will to live. And probably some more jungle wood so that we can bring down some of the... probably some more jungle wood so that we can bring down some of the... logs if need be. There we go. That should be enough. Let's go. Let's do this. Down here. Ouch. Whee! Essentially, what we need to do here is that we need to basically build up these sections over here. And we just kind of change that with that. And then boom, 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 boom. There we go. So, I'm thinking we got ourselves... I think this area could do with a bit of a small tree. No, maybe not by that, though. Kaboosh. Uh-huh. Very small. Very fine. Very fine, bloke. And then maybe another one around about here. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. And then maybe like just another one around about here as well. I might have to make it a little more farther out, though. I might have to actually do it like this instead. There we go. So now, what we're going to need to do is we need to add in ourselves maybe another azalea tree by here. Nope, not azalea tree by there. Maybe there's another tree by here. Nope. Something by here. There you go. I like how these trees are just really, really small. It is really, really small, man. There we go. So now what we can try and do is on the other side, I'm thinking build ourselves up a bigger tree. Maybe a bit more closer. Maybe around here would be a good idea. Oh no, that's actually underneath a frog light. I wouldn't want that, actually. I actually wouldn't want that. We could try it. Maybe about... Oh no, it's like... I keep on thinking... Okay, I keep on trying to go down there. It's not working. Maybe we can try a little bit more to this corner by here. We're going to have to build it out there a little bit more. Come on. I know you can do it. You're literally one of the biggest trees and you can't go that far. Bruh. Maybe this way. See, that's so annoying. I don't get what's blocking it. Any of you gonna grow up for me? No? Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. That's a bit annoying. That's a bit... I hear them? They only have so much bone meal. Are you just gonna, like, grow for me? Yay or nay? There we go. Oh, bruh. All that effort for, like, a little tree like that. All that effort just for, like, a little tree like that. Sod's law. Sod's law, genuinely. Okay, I guess we gotta try and make sure as well that we have some space for the actual vines that may be growing off of it. So there we go then. What we'll do is I will quickly go back here as well. Is that another little tree? The little tree boy. I'm even thinking as well, we go ahead and just bulk this area up a bit more with another big land by here. There we go. Maybe, yeah, that'd be fine. That would be perfect. Brilliant. That should be a bit more taller as well. Yeah, it is a bit more taller. So this is why we need like a little few extra blocks. And now what we can do is that we can just place ourselves a few more just normal trees around and have them just kind of fill up this entire area. Kind of make it seem like a little bit more populated than what it actually is. There we go. And kind of pull these down just a bit more. There we go. Very nice long tree. Very nice and long. Kind of build that boy up as well. Another one can go around here. Lovely. And that's also another stack of bone meal out of the way. Here's the concerning part. There's the concerning part. So yeah, there we go. How's it looking? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I think we definitely need some more, though. He's a bit more closer to it, I think. But I don't think this is actually going to work. Maybe we just have to have, like, maybe just a bit more smaller tree by here. There we go. Can I maybe, like, a little more... There we go. That's a bit more better. That's a bit more better. Have another one by here. No. Understandable. Have a nice day. Another one by that. Nice. You see, this corner by here is a little actually bare. Yes, also a few more of those. Boom, boom, boom. And then we could try another one over here. And then boom, boom, boom. No, bruh. Come on. Come on, then. Let's have a look. So it's definitely filling up. It's definitely filling up. We just need some more, I think. Kind of like on the ground. Like maybe even some more leaves. Actually, more than anything. Oh, man. There we go. So what I'll do. Because we got 29, we got like 29 left anyway. Nope. And then I'm put it by here. Nope. You got plenty of space, G. What you want? What you want? Grow. There we go. Brilliant. Finally. Finally. We still have 25 those saplings. Jesus, I didn't realize we had that many. I thought we'd be out by now. I think I'll probably be running out of bone meal before I do anything else. Actually, I don't want to put anything by there. Actually, I want to put something by here. And in fact, I'm going to need to get us some more jungle logs. What if we could start like adding some like azalea bushes in here? I don't think so. Okay, we might be running out of bone meal more though before we actually run out of the actual good stuff. We'll grab ourselves some jungle wood anyway. Oh! Oh! Well, we got us as a baby villager. So the villager is working. On top of me almost dying. Ah! What a coincidence. Well, first of all, this guy needs to die. How did he get out? How did he survive? You are confusing me, good sir. Well, you're gonna have to die, though. I don't want to anger the villagers, though. So, how did he survive? I probably guess he's maybe gone through somewhere, but I'll have to have a little look-see. I'll have a little look-see, but yeah, what a surprise then. What a surprise, we got a guy. Let's go. There you go. Let's go. Let's get out of here, though. That was very, very close, though. I should not have been that clumsy. Like I was being very lenient there with bloody my Lytra. Like I said, I've been so like comfortable around here that I just kind of forgotten that I'm in peril. I'm in peril if I die. There you go. That's another bone meal by there. Another bone meal by there. On 2 hearts, so Jesus. That's a little spooky. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to intentionally leave these middle areas open as well. Because I do not want to... basically, I want to bring down the stairs more. I think that'll be a really nice look. But I will add in, though, some bamboo so it kind of, like, fills up the area a bit more. There we go. Bring it all in. Bring it all in, G. All of them. Okay, I can't do that. Coolio. More bamboo. I need all the bamboo. There we go. Add that in. Add that in. There we go. And then it's only just now this log by here. The takeaway. Moss. Nice. So let's go over here. And let's start working on this area, which I only really have enough I only have enough bone meal for. So I think if we just do one more big tree, like around here. Nope, can't do it by that because that's a fog light. Can I go out a little bit more farther? There we go. But yeah, there we go. I'm actually quite happy I only grew up that size because I didn't want it to be too big. Because obviously the corner ones have been taking up a lot of that space. I know what we can try and do is that we can just try to use up as much as the bone meal that we have, or as much as we can. To essentially just basically fill in this whole area. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Add in that. No. Add in that, please. Thank you. And then add in a bit more of this. No, I don't want that. I want more. I want jungle wood. There we go. That's going to be a lone tree. That's going to be a lone tree. And then one more down here. No. I like how I do screw that. It's such a small tree. There's so many small trees, man. And then one more then, I think, down here. I think this one actually kind of, like, end up pretty decent. No, maybe not then. Maybe not then. Okay, look then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go quickly add in these bamboo. And then I think that'll be this area all done, dusted. Honestly, we've done some good work today. We've done some good work. This is going to be a nice little progression on with the area. We still have plenty of things to do, though. But it just means that the next time that we're probably on, we're going to have many things to kind of prepare and many things to do. There you go, guys. There's a bunch of bamboo, though. All this around this area. All around this area. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bruh, bruh, bruh. 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 And then more bamboo. And then more bamboo. And then more bamboo. Just all the bamboo. There you go. Let's get myself out of here. So how's it all looking now? It's looking, should be looking a little bit more full. Like I said, I think definitely though what we need is to add more leaves to the ground. Definitely more leaves to the ground. But aside from that though, it's fine. It's fine. We're talking about. We're talking about you. So, let's go put some of this moss away. No, not the shovel. The moss. Thank you, ma'am. And we can put some of that. Seeds. Bamboo. Lava. Ah! No. Need some moss for real, for real. Oh, no, not moss. Yeah, I need some more moss. Yeah, I need some more. It needs some more leaves, man. That's what it needs. Okay, that's what it needs. It needs all the leaves. It needs all the leaves. I need all the fucking leaves. And then bamboo. Where's bamboo? Where bamboo? Where bamboo be? Where jungle's leaves be? Oh, there's the jungle leaves. There's the jungle. And then there we go. We can also put some of this stone away. Into there. I don't care about that stone. And we can have this in our inventory. I can't believe we went through we went through a shulker stone there. Let's go. Good things happen. Good things happen. Anyways. I think it's definitely about time though we start ending things off. We start ending the things. Let's go ahead and actually end them off in here though. We done a lot of work. We done a lot of work. We should feel proud in what we're doing. Oh, look at this area. It's coming together. It's all coming together. Boom. Delicious. So, we're gonna leave things off on day 1324. Bam. Imagine Dragons. Actually, Imagine Dragons. So yes, that was today's stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was very, very pog, very, very swag. Definitely good time. Very good time indeed. Who's online? I don't know many people. I don't know many people. Well, there we go. What we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead up there. I'm gonna go ahead up there. So yes. But no, thank you guys for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been mega, mega fun hanging out. Yeah, I'll be on hopefully tomorrow. Everything goes to plan. But now that we got everything designed though, everything set up, got the water in place, our huge canvas, we got some of the structures in for our villager train hall, and we got some more shrubbery in. Basically, we're just on a roll. We're just on a roll. But no, I'm gonna head off now. Take it easy, be safe, and yes, I will see you all soon. Yeet.